Hey guys, welcome to TAILUA Beach FALES.
So in normal countries they use the brush. We use the top of the coconut leaf just to dip and add a little bit of flavor.
Ieti and the family had barbecue ready for us. How awesome is that? You need to come to TAILUA Beach FALES. Forget about your beach valley. Come to TAILUA.
There's ammo. Good job.
Daddy, I found some toys. I don't know who they are, so can we keep them?
No, you can't keep them, but you can play with them.
This is going to be a lot of fun. So we're doing another UMU. We did an UMU 6 months ago, and we're doing another UMU today. Hanging out with Ieti today, and we're so excited. If this is your first time here, please consider hitting the subscribe button over that way. And if you've been here before, thank you so much for coming back to watch some more. So Ieti is the man, and we're just going to get right into it because we got a lot of people here. We got to get right into it, get the food cooking.
What were you looking for just now?
Just the right coconut that's got less of the oil inside.
Oh, so you want more juice in there?
Yeah. So that's the one that's perfect for coconut cream. That will give this that freshness coconut cream for the balsamic.
Okay.
Yeah. So for the salmon oil that you do with the mussel oil, you look for the coconut that's like this one here, and you take off the oil and sort of. This is the sort of coconut you look for when you're making coconut oil for skin.
Okay. The sprout.
The sprout, yeah.
Because you know
So
inside is the oil.
Yep. According to the grandparents, that's the best one that produces the right coconut cream or oil for your skin. Not this young one, the first one that's off the tree, but more of something that will look like this. And the inside,
Well, now what? What was wrong with that rock?
it was expired.
You just hear from the hit, from the knocking it?
Yeah. So that's just how nice and hard the rock is. So, as we always say, you know, the story about tuna, Sina and the tuna, the freshwater eel. Sina met the freshwater eel when she went to fetch water for her dad, and when she went to the Matolelelo, the first water spring down at Safune, and she saw the eel. So she just, you know, got water, went by, and every day Sina would come across this freshwater eel. So, you know, they became quite close, and, you know, Sina saw the eel as, you know, this is my favorite pet now. You know, whenever I go to fetch water for my dad or my family, I'll always meet the tuna. So they became really close, and everywhere Sina would go, the eel, freshwater eel, will follow as well.
So
And
tuna is the eel's name, or what is tuna?
tuna is the freshwater eel in SAMOAN.
Oh, that's how you say the freshwater eel is named tuna.
Yeah. And for the one in the ocean, the eel in the ocean, it's the pusi.
Oh,
Pusi sabi.
okay.
Yeah. Yeah, they look alike. Yeah, or the eel.
So it's not a tuna fish.
No.
It's just that's the name.
That's the
for
name
an
for
eel.
the freshwater eel.
Ah.
Yeah. So it's the tuna. So they kept on going to the water, and you know, they built a relationship with the tuna, and vice versa. Stories had it that, you know, the tuna became a little bit too obsessive with Sina, you know, and started following her, and, you know, just started to become a little bit more aggressive than how a pet should be. So she fled to Ta'upolu and went to Mota'a, and she was, you know, starting to fear for her life because the tuna was just getting bigger and bigger and becoming a bit more obsessive with things, and with Sina especially. So Sina asked some of the Matais down on that side of the island, you know, like, could you just, in a nicer way, get rid of it? You know, I'm becoming a bit concerned about my life with this freshwater eel. So of course they killed it and chopped the head off and gave it to Sina, and then Sina planted it because, you know, that's her pet. You know, she had a relationship, had a bond with this tuna, and just put it in the ground, planted it, and then a few months later, and it started sprouting, and then that's where the coconut came about, where we always say that's the eyes and that's the nose of the tuna.
That's the eel.
That's the eel. And how to crack it? The eyes, rock on top. So this is the perfect coconut for coconut oil, and that is the fresh oil. This is always will be our treat when we're in the farm, you know, and we're hungry. It's like, oh, so we always gotta find these babies because it not only fills your tummy up, but it also quenches your thirst because your throat is all dry from all the hard work that you've been doing the whole day, and yeah, you get to see the oil, and it's a full day's meal.
So if you hear anything in,
Yeah.
then you're that's okay for you.
So you gotta hear that liquid, all of that coconut water inside, and that's when you know that's the right one.
Man, that's a nice husker too.
Yeah.
Mele. Right?
Yeah. Well, Mileti is the wooden one.
Yeah.
Kolopa is
Alofa.
the metal one. More sustainable because it will last for much longer. You don't have to resharpen it every now and then.
Why do you clean it so well?
So all of that little loose
use
fibers, no, so they don't fall into your grated coconut.
Oh.
So also finding the right spot to husk. See how it's almost that triangle shape?
Oh yeah.
Yeah? You see that? So you put down the top bit, and then you push, flip it.
I didn't realize that. I thought you just.
Yeah. You just put it anywhere.
Yeah, I thought you just put it anywhere.
Is that the coconut that you
Yes, ma'am. This is the coconut that will give us the coconut cream for our cocoa rice.
But you did it. You did the opposite, right? You went like this. You hit it this side, right? Mm-hmm. Because then you hold this side and you push down on this side.
With your right, yeah.
Oh, you whip.
So yeah, so what you can do with that. So it's just one sort of to loosen it, and then you flip the coconut. No, other way. Yep. And then push. Boom.
Mm.
So try to hold the tip of the with your left hand while you push down with your right.
Hold this.
Yep. Watch your fingers. Yep. And then you push down with your right.
Wow. Yeah. Yeti makes this look really easy.
That's why we don't need to go to the gym.
That's right. That's why Yeti looks like he does. And I look like look at those guns.
Yeah, I was looking at his calf muscles. He was standing there.
Oh, you know, it's just
Look at that.
nothing much, you know. Oh, well, like the girls are asking, it's like, oh, where's the pigs? Where's the sheep? It's up there, and we got to go uphill.
Up the mountain.
And you can imagine of like the leg races we got to go through. You know, we always got to look like we're wearing heels in a way. You know, you got to like uphill almost every day. You know, to make sure that.
Dad, you got big
I
the
know, I was
stalker.
thinking, I was like, oh, we should go up there sometime and film. And then I was like, oh, but then we have to get up there.
Yeah, I know. I was just going there yesterday. It's like, oh, what do you do? It's like, oh, I want to go check out the sheep. I haven't been in a while. I was like, oh, okay. And then I went. I was like, man, they really need to do a driveway.
Do you care about like separating it out completely?
So,
Because I notice a lot of times you don't. You try to keep it like in one piece.
well,
Are you trying to keep it in one piece?
just whichever. Yeah.
No,
No.
you're not trying to
No,
intentionally.
no,
It just
yeah.
happens.
You don't want the oil?
Daddy, you throw
you can have
somewhere else.
Okay.
What is that sticking out?
Uh-oh.
Oh, mama.
Breath of life, that's what you said it's called?
I don't know, your dad said that to me.
Yeti told me that.
What's that?
Breath of life?
The tree of life.
Wait.
Twist it the other
This
way.
way?
Other way. Other way.
This
yep.
way.
Bam. There we go.
Why is it brown?
It's dry.
But it's okay.
Yep.
Is coconut oil in the store here yellow?
Sort of, yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Like
Because we
very
bought one
light.
and it was yellow.
Yeah.
I've only seen it like, it looks more like cooking oil to me.
Yeah, it does too.
It
yeah.
does? Okay.
Yeah. Like some of them, it just depends on what they use to as the fragrance of the oil. Like some they'll use the mussel
It
oil,
looks like a
or
dragon
some they
when they have
use
this
the
part of the hair.
lemon leaves just to give it that little
So what are you
fragrance
using
to it.
this
Yeah,
for?
that little scent. Yeah.
This is
And
to make
liquid.
balsami. So you
So yeah, we're just trying to collect the coconuts, and we're gonna crack them open, grate them, and squeeze the coconut cream out of it, and then mix it with a bit of salt, bit of onion if we want to get too flash. And yeah, we're gonna wrap it in our baby taro leaves, and we got the balsami. Or what we always do is like when you're doing oil, you gotta have balsami or FALES or FAVAI'I, or FAVAI'I, which is just coconut cream in a coconut shell,
Whoa,
or
it looks like a flower.
Mickey. So Mickey's just coconut cream with onion, and then you just have that straight in your taro, your breadfruit, or whatever.
That's what I love. That's like the pe'e
Bit, exactly. Yeah.
But the other word, Mickey? Like,
Mickey. So Mickey.
like
Yeah.
that, this
Yeah.
too?
Yeah. So Mickey is when you're having coconut cream and it's just with onion.
Okay.
Yeah. Coconut cream is almost in everything in salmon cooking. You know, it's in our taro. It's in our fish. It's in our coconut leaves.
Squeaky.
Taro leaves.
Scale 1 to 10, how hard do you think this is compared to what you thought it would be?
well, I've done it before,
Yeah,
but
I know.
on a scale of how I look compared to how Ieti looks, Ieti makes it look like it's a 2 on difficulty scale, and I make it look like it's an 8. Really difficult.
Well, because you're not seeing where I'm trying to hold my brother. And when he's not, because
Think Zara could do it?
No. I'm using a lot of my 270 pounds there.
Hey, so it's a good thing too.
So what?
Nothing.
She's saying it's good you're heavy.
Evangeline. No, I never said that.
That's what you were saying.
I did not. I said it's good that you're using all of it. Because if you didn't have
So
all
you're
of
saying
it, then
it's
it
good
must
he's
have been. I'm
yep, I think that should be enough for
Is this
today
one?
after that one. Yep. Awesome.
Yeti's pained watching me do this.
It's like, just move
Get out.
Away, Palani.
Alisha.
No, it's like that. We'll have a rest now, and then we got more to do. We still have pigs food to do. We need more coconuts. We need 25.
How many are there?
11, 12.
We needed 15 for the palusami, and we'll need 25 for pigs food.
Wow.
And the one that's good for drinking, like the side is just compacted.
It's a thud.
Yeah, I don't know how the boys know, but whenever they climb up the coconut, she's like, "Oh, what's he doing? Is he just resting?" But I was like, just checking, or he'll pick one, and then ask whoever's waiting underneath, like, "Oh, can you just husk and check?"
Oh.
If that one's all good, then yep, all of them will come down. If they're not, yeah, then we'll have to change the tree.
So they all grow about the same rate?
Yep.
Do you know the window of when it is no longer good to drink, or will it always fall off the tree?
Well, usually the coconut that's for cooking, you'll always just find it underneath the tree.
Okay.
If it's brown, and as I've said earlier, is when you shake it and it makes that sound, you can hear the water inside. You can just collect all of those. So as you can see here, like inside is where we put the little rocks, and then we cover the sides, and then we're going to use the coconut shell to make our fire, bit of firewood, and then we're gonna put the big rocks on top, because the little rocks, the big rocks are actually, when we spread it up, when they're nice and heated, we're gonna spread it out on the sides, and the little rocks are just gonna like a nice, just cover that, the upper that's underneath it, because the little rocks is what the food is gonna go on top of, and then the big rocks that's outside, that's gonna go on top of the food just to keep the heat compacted in, and then the leaves will help to hold the heat in. It's just to roast up the taro, your meat, whatever you have, and just cook it for you. I mean, the umu is always good when you have a family gathering, and then as of today, we got the Jamly TV. Hello. And yeah, so we're gonna do umu. It's a good time when you have family gatherings, and because you just cook everything in one go. You know, you got your carbs sauce, you got your protein sauce, and your vegetables. Yeah, you got the taro leaves. And that's it. Yeah. So here we got the taro. This is the uli. Uli is the baby one, and the kalo. So the kalo, when you plant the taro, it will take about even 9 months from the day you plant it. The day you plant it to the day it's ready. So it will take 9 months to grow from something smaller than that to this baby here.
So is there a difference in taste between the big one and the small one?
Not really.
Okay. So
Yeah.
why would you get the small one? Don't you always want to just have as big a taro as you can get?
It's like people saying, you know, like it's not so good to eat the big cow. It's always nice to have the little ones. It's nice and tender. So the ulu is actually really good. It's really good when it's just, you know, it's mainly what some people just prefer to have the uli. You know, where it's with pepe, just fa'ali fuuli, and coco samo. Oh my life. Stop it. Or just your uli and palusami and a piece of pork.
Yeah.
You're sussed.
Okay, so the other thing is I've seen that some of them are purple and some of them are just white.
Those are the different sort of taro.
Okay.
Yeah, because the Ministry of Agriculture and Fishery, they're always trying to have different blends and different tastes, mainly because we're looking into exporting taro again and bringing that market back up. So they're just trying to do research where trying to find the perfect taro that will last when after you harvest it, you ship it, and then it stays in the supermarket for X amount of days until it gets sold and get on the table. Yes, ma'am.
You guys grow cocoa too?
Yes, we do.
Are we making cocoa tonight?
Probably tomorrow. Yeah.
Sorry, Rachel, you're gonna miss your boat.
Yep, so this is.
Rachel, look.
That's the cocoa.
So it comes like that off the tree, and that's the inside of it.
It looks like intestines a little bit.
Yeah.
That's pretty.
Yeah, brains.
Yeah. But this is one of the treats that we love when we go out to the farm. Because we crack these babies up and we chew on this because it's still sweet on the outside. Oh, you just chew on it and then you have like a little basket just to split the cocoa beans in it. And you bring it down and you let it sit for 3 days. Rinse it off it and you put it out in the sun. So you dry it off in the sun.
3 days right now, and then you're gonna put it in the sun.
Yep. We're gonna wash it and then put it out in the sun, let it dry, and then roast it. Or you can just roast them straight like that. But it's hard because you gotta constantly stir it around every single time. Yeah, when it's maka, when it's raw. But when it's dry cocoa, it'll just take like a few minutes. But when it's raw cocoa, it actually takes a while for you to roast it all up and it's ready to mash and to make it into your cocoa tea or cocoa rice. Yeah. So every Sunday we gotta have cocoa rice and panikeki on every Sunday. Try to have cocoa rice in the evening and yeah.
Yeah, we should have been here on Sunday.
The ko'ipua. We used to half the breadfruit with it. We don't use the knife. It's a must to use the ko'ipua. Where it's not a perfect slice, but it's a bit rough. But that's what a salmon food looks like.
Yeah.
So this is just like smash it in the middle, and you flip it. So let's say that this is a breadfruit, right? Just go on the top there, the side, the side, and you split it up and you put it on home.
Our fridge top is like.
Yeah, we're coconut shells.
Yep,
Yeah.
looks like this. What is this called? Okay, what do I do?
So when we're doing the fire, we just want to make sure it's starting right in the middle of it. So it sort of heat up the rocks nice and evenly all around. Because if you don't, if you start it on the corner or just on the side, we call that e mu piko kasi mea ai. That means only one side of your umu will be well heated, as the other side will take a little bit too long, a little longer to heat up the rocks. And the food on that side will be undercooked. That's why you always got to start your fire in the middle. What are we using here? It's the coconut chunk on the side. That's holding our rocks inside. And then we have the coconut shells. And then we started our fire with the coconut leaves. Hence is why and we're cooking with coconut. Hence is why we consider the coconut as the tree of life here in the Pacific Islands, because it's got a lot of uses. So after you grate the coconut out of it, you use the shell to start your fire, or you use the shell to make charcoal. You can always use for cooking as well. And then the leaves to start your fire, or grandma's whoop whoop stick. You know, when the big disappears, like, hey, come here! And be ready to cook our food. So usually on Sunday mornings when everybody's going to do the umu, and every Sunday we've got to wake up at around 5 to 4 in the morning and prep everything so everybody will go to church on Sunday. I know, it's crazy. That's how we try not to enjoy our beverage on Saturday night. Otherwise, we're not going to sleep. The taro, we sort of like the texture of the potato sort of. Yeah, but a little bit more of a complex starch. That's why we're built strong. A lot of coconut cream, a lot of taro, a lot of palusami. Yeah, so prep time is always about an hour, and cook time is always about an hour too. Some of our grandmas, when we cook, so when the food is covered, It's like, okay, just go get the leaf, which is what we're going to do after. We're going to get a leaf and we're going to weave a basket, because that basket will have to hold the food. We're going to ship it from where it's cooked here to where we're going to have dinner. And by the time all of that task is complete, the food should be ready too. And it's probably an hour's chores, because you got to climb the tree. Well, you got to go to the tree, say your prayers, say goodbye to your friends and families. You don't know if you're going to make it back down or not. And then you're going to go up and grab coconut leaf, weave your basket, weave yourself some handicraft as well. You know, might look sexy with a nice hat. We'll find out. This is what we feed our chickens with. So we squeeze the coconut cream out of it, add a bit of water to it, and we go hey in this crew. It's probably done with mowing. And then we made our asi, the scraper. To scrape up the and then before we had these, before we got given the mackerel or the fisupo, that's now Samoa's favorite. We use the coconut shell. So we sharpen the side, and then that's going to use to scrape off the skin of the taro. Everybody say malo.
Malo.
Malo means good job. So you just finished grating the coconut. So you say malo. See that? That. Just flip that bit off. So let's just spread it around just to bring that loose fiber down. And this is going to be our strainer. Try to strain away the grated coconut and bring up the coconut cream. But because they found the kawanga you don't have to constantly do that. So it's a bit easier, it's a bit cleaner and less work, which is what we love.
What's the kawanga made out of?
So it's the actual tree named the kawanga.
Oh.
So you sort of strip the fibers one by one to the strings, and then you rub it like that, clump it up a bit, and then you make the kawanga out of it. There's of it.
Yeah.
See, it's white, brown, still got fibers.
Yeah.
This one's got none. So that's why we prefer to use the kawanga for squeezing up the coconut cream. And Apinero here is just gonna clean it, and then he's gonna do some arm workout for us. We'll show you guys how to make them, the iofi. So we peel off the lead to weave the basket, and then this is the bit that we make the tongs from. So right now he's just trying to gather the shredded coconut in the kawanga to make that, and then slowly squeeze the living life out of it. Good for the skin. That's how you do the chickens. Wanna try that? And that's where the term palusami comes from. So palu in Samoan is mixing, and sami is ocean. So you're mixing your coconut cream with the ocean. And that's where you get your palusami and the coconut leaf, because salt brings out that flavor of the coconut that you just fall in love with. You see, these guys don't need to go to the gym. This is their gym, is cooking. It's like, Papa, can I just go for play volley? It's like, no, go cook. You'll have a good workout at cooking. Okay, I'll go make noodles. Anybody wants more? No? Well, I do. Yum. Get enough coconut cream for us. We're gonna try to prepare the banana leaf to wrap up palusami. So when you cut that leaf off the tree, you do what we call akuwangi. So what akuwangi is, you start having your dinner straight away. You eat the leaf. You bring that bit off, just to make that spine of the leaf nice and thin and easier to bend. Because if you don't, it's gonna actually break the leaf. Yeah. When it's done, you heat it up to make sure it won't break. Like that. Don't worry, it's insured. So when that happens, your tongs, around. You see it's already forming that little oval shape there where the coconut cream and your taro leaves will sort of sit in and it won't break. And after that, we're going to do a breadfruit leaf. Heat it up again. And these are your breadfruit leaves, all nice and heated up. When Api is done, he's going to show us how to do the palusami by using the leaves. Coconut husk comes in, and then you put forward on top. That can really hold the heat and heat up all the rocks. I had so much fun cooking.
TAILUA, Afi.
Big rocks on the side. go on top of our food. Ja, get it off the other side. Let's just dusting away all the ashes. It's always the big ones that goes in the middle. Good timing, guys.
The big one's going in there.
Obviously, the system. Forward to having the balsami, yeah? Make sure you have the one with your name on it. Don't try to snatch the others. But, so that's pretty much it. So we're going to slowly make our way across, and the boys are just going to get the coconut leaf. We're going to have a bit of play with weaving. So, of course, the salut's usually made from the green coconut leaf. So you just pick it off one by one.
Wow.
So it's just more of that, and then you get these here.
Wow.
And you can also, as well, your toothpick.
I want to see. So there's the UMU prep. Lots and lots of work goes into the UMU. Obviously, as you guys saw, Ieti, Evile, and Api did a great job getting everything prepared for us for dinner. And really cool that they were able to involve everybody in the preparation. Alisha, you saw, made her own balsami, and there were some Europeans that helped with the rock preparation for putting the kalo in the UMU. And now, bonus, we're gonna go weave some plates. Here's our mongrel.
What's a mongrel?
I don't know, but Auntie Holly says the word and it's awesome. It's like
Daddy, can we swim?
a mongrel is kind of like Jungle Book.
A little wild feral.
Getting your swim diaper on.
She's gonna be upset.
Daddy, see me. Daddy,
Daddy.
Daddy, Dada, see me. Daddy,
Good girl.
come, Daddy.
Look up. Yep. You say?
Yes,
Other arm.
I see me.
You go see me?
Yes. Owen. The button.
Buckle. Okay. You ready? Go see me?
Yeah, we got a coconut leaves. We're gonna tap into feminine side, and we're gonna do a little bit of weaving. Yep, let me clear the way. There you go.
Good, ready to go?
You sort of like, just guess the middle. Oh, it's probably there. That's it. Just to hold it in shape. That's it. Your tongs are ready. So you just leave that for a day. It's ready to use. So this is the pale, just 3 leaves, and then
Isn't that called like Fili?
hey,
Ray? Fili?
fili. Yeah, that's it. You just feel it. So back then, you know, like if some of the boys from the village was like, oh, who's that girl? I was like, oh, yeah, I was just cooking. I was just trying to weave something nice and pretty for her. And I was like, it's the size of her head. Yeah, maybe. You didn't tie it. Well, most of the time, you know, I always give it to our little ones. Put it on.
Thank you. Oh.
Yep. Do you want to try it on? Here you go.
Thanks. So you said you keep the spine on the outside?
Yep. So, ma'ilu, it's a plate, traditional plate. So we're going to do 5 leaves. The more the leaves, the wider and the bigger the plate will be. The ma'ilu is one of the simplest things to weave. It's just cross hatching. That's it.
Oh, 5 each.
Yep, 5 each. So 2 up. And your ma'ilu's done. So all you need to do is just tie the sides. And that's it. So the banana leaves from the UMU, when we open up the UMU, we put the banana leaves on top and our food goes on top. It's good to go. So that's it.
Well,
Want to give it a go?
Sure.
It's easy.
nope.
What? I'm lifting this up.
Oh.
Yep. Me? You like my plate, Daddy? It's a plate. Second hand.
Almost all finished.
Yeah,
The rocks aren't hot anymore?
yeah, just a little
Little
Yeah.
All the color cooked?
Good. Yeah, about some there. Squish each other. But it's good. Yeah, can feel it.
You can hear it?
Yeah.
That's really cool. So Api said that when you can hear it, that's how you know that it's cooked. because it's all like solid in there. Nothing is like sloshing around, like the coconut milk is solidified by the cooking. Look at dinner. Tomato, ani, kale, tipolo, palsami, luau, caldo. From the UMU on the stove.
Yes.
Take a day off. My dog is sitting there, day off.
All right, so last night, kind of a cool story, and you know, when things change for you a little bit, it's not always a bad thing. So last night, after we were done cooking the UMU, TAILUA Beach Fales actually had a couple more people show up, and they didn't have a place to stay, and so they asked us if we would mind going over to Ieti's uncle's place, which is right next door. It's called Vacations Beach Fales, and actually they're really nice. We really enjoyed our stay. That's where we ended up staying last night. Let me show you the fales real quick. So as you can see, they're exactly what you need for a beach fale. They're actually a great value. I think they were 60 TAILUA for an adult 12 years and older, and then 30 TAILUA for kids that are younger than that, and then 2 and younger is free. So really great price, great accommodations. The mosquito nets worked really well. The customer service was excellent. And the fales are in great shape. The mosquito nets work so well, we actually left all the shades up last night and just enjoyed the view. It was really cool. Really nicely appointed fales right here on a beautiful beach. They also have outdoor showers here for you. Obviously it's just a cold shower, but that's all you need because it's already warm out here. So if you get a chance to visit Vacation Beach Fales in Manase, I highly suggest you do. If you guys enjoyed this video, please consider hitting that subscribe button over there. Give us a thumbs up and leave us a comment down below. All right, mauliaso, pasoi fua.